guys, I'm Alex Gum. Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Today, we are going to rank every Pokemon Go event throughout the month of September from worst to best. We're going to be ranking these based off my opinions when it comes to bonuses, features, participation, positive and negative feedback, some mechanics. So before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know this video is uploaded on September 30th, which means it is around the same time as the first day of the Steel Skyline event. Since this is going to be running till October 7th and I'm wanting to play that event on that day, I decided to not include that event onto this list since it will be featured for October instead. I just know that there's a global challenge that we have to complete and I want to make sure we enjoy the full experience, so that was the decision that I made, so I hope you guys understand that. Otherwise, there were 8 events aside from the Steel Skyline that we're going to rank in this video. And before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell, let us know in the comments below your favorite event or your least favorite event throughout the month of September in Pokemon Go. So without further ado, let's go to number 8. Which is the worst. Coming at number 8 is the Kanto Celebration event. As a content creator that's been playing Pokemon Go since 2016, it's pretty clear that I have the Kanto Pokédex completed. I got the Shiny Dex completed at the end of 2021, and I just recently did some trades with my boy Chris to get the Shiny Live Kanto Dex. So there was absolutely no reason for me to play this event personally. I understand the starters were shiny boosted, Snorlax was a spawn, but again, I feel like they could have done some other stuff, like maybe featuring more Kanto Pokemon. As a matter of fact, there was no reason for them to include more Kanto Pokemon again and again and again. Like, I love Gen 1, don't get me wrong, but let's give some other gens some love. Also, some critical feedback. I think it would have been nice if we had those time researches that feature the regional exclusive Pokemon, if we can get more than one encounter instead of just one, just so we can get some better stats and potentially a shiny if you're lucky. Otherwise, I only played like 2 days of the event and I just called it. I was bored. Coming at number 7 is Flabébé Community Day. There's so much more they could have done with this Comm Day. First of all, you're gonna tell me that we're going to have all the spawns during Global Go Fest and then just region lock some of these? I've never heard of a Comm Day where things were just regional locked. That's just a missed opportunity. I wanted to see a bunch of blue and red flowers along with yellow flowers. That would have been incredible. And also Chilling Water, why was that the choice for the exclusive move for Florges? How does that move make Florges a better fairy type? Coming at number 6 is the Pokemon Concierge Celebration event. Psyduck with the swim ring is arguably one of the funniest, cutest costume Pokemon in Pokemon Go history. And the fact that trainers are trying to hunt this shiny boosted costume Pokemon, especially with the background, is an amazing move. I love that. Now, what about the rest of the event? Everything else about the event was not good. You're gonna tell me that Celio is gonna be more common than Corphish and that it doesn't have a costume? What are we doing? Coming at number 5 is Mega Camerupt Raid Day. I personally decided to deduct some points because apparently there were some technical issues that were happening in earlier time zones. And also, unlike the Mega Sharpedo Raid Day, this Raid Day was scheduled during Safari Zone, or City Safari, whatever you want to call it. It's one thing that this Mega Evolution is 100% useless. At least some trainers got a shiny. I never got one, so that was kind of a bummer. Number 4 is Shadow Groudon Raid Weekend. I appreciate that they gave us a little bit more bonuses comparing to the Shadow Kyogre Raid Weekend. I still think it's kind of alright that they gave us the $5 ticket. That was expected. Wish it was shiny boosted. I did get 1 out of 20, literally, from raids. So, I mean, hey, I'm content. And Shadow Groudon is one of the best ground types if you remember to use a TM to forget frustration during that Team Go Rocket Taking Over event. Coming at number 3 is the Psychic Spectacular Taking Over event. Speaking of the Taking Over event, this was an interesting one because you had a mix of Psychic Pokemon and Shadow Pokemon, which is pretty nice. I will say the good things is that 5 Kilometer Eggs had Indeedee. And not only that, they also dropped the shiny at the same time, which is a type of Pokemon that we don't often see in a long time, because they'll just drop the debut of a Pokemon and then we wait for like months or a year or 2 years for a shiny debut. So I'm really happy they dropped the shiny at the same time. I also love the Shadow Pokemon they brought for the Team Go Rocket leaders, especially Shadow Larvitar. I will say a couple of criticisms. I don't like how we were getting more 10-kilometer eggs than 5-kilometer eggs, despite the 1/2 egg hatch distance. And also, I just didn't like how Tornadus was the Shadow Pokemon by choice, especially since it's its incarnate form. This is the first legendary Shadow Pokemon I decided to skip out on. I'm saving my Super Rocket Radar on something better. Maybe if they decide to release Shadow Ray Quasar or something. Coming at number 2 is Mega Sharpedo Raid Day. The reason why this Raid Day, in my opinion, is better than the Mega Camerupt, 1, there were no technical issues, unlike the Mega Camerupt Raid Day. Number 2, it's more fun to get a purple shark than a black camel. I mean, I didn't even get a black camel at all, so from my experience, this was already better. And number 3, this was a very important Mega Evolution because this was the last one that we had to register to get the Platinum Medal for the Mega Evolution Guru, which is like a big flex to get pretty much every available Mega Evolution in the game. I know we're gonna get like Mega Metagross this weekend, but that is still pretty awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, the number 1 Pokemon Go event in the month of September, in my opinion, is Completely Normal. No, it's not an event that's completely normal. It's called Completely Normal, and it's anything but. Reason number 1, 2 times XP for evolving Pokemon. That is a huge bonus because the amount of XP you get, and you get even more with the Lucky Egg. Number 2, a switch up for Ditto disguises. We haven't had a lot of attention for Ditto in a while. Some trainers still need a shiny, and they picked a good Pokemon to spotlight by just giving it different disguises of certain normal types like Teddiursa, Sentret, Slackoff, etc. And number 3, Dunsparce's evolution. The Dunsparce finally makes its debut. And I'm actually really happy they made the evolution requirement easy. We don't need to walk 20 kilometers. We don't need to make it a buddy and battle and catch certain Pokemon and trainers and whatever. We just have to give it 50 candy. There is a catch. There are 2 forms of the Dunsparce, but we don't have to worry about it. We just have to get some more candy, more Dunsparce encounters in the future. We could just take our time to get the 3 segment form, because at least we guarantee us shiny the Dunsparce 2 or 3 segments. I don't know, I just felt like with this event, I just played this one the most just for the XP off camera and just to try to get some Ditto encounters every single day for the Go Pass daily task and all that. And then just to evolve Dunsparce a lot to get the evolution. Like, now I need more candy for Dunsparce, but I still had a great time. And folks, that's gonna wrap up today's video. And tomorrow is October, which means it is spooky season. I am so excited for some ghost type Pokemon and some Halloween content. And also on October 21st, I'm heading to Las Vegas for my birthday, and that's also the first day of the Halloween event part 1, so I'm so excited. Unfortunately, Gengar, you can't come to Las Vegas with me. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you for part 2, how about that? Okay, awesome. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching today's video. We will see you guys next time where we battle Mega Metagross. But first, we have Dynamax Duraludon that's taking the stage. At least a very big one. Peace out.